The Deceptive Trade Practices of HeyGen AI. A tale of bait and switch in a digital age where the promises of unlimited services ring out like sirens luring sailors to their doom. My experience with HeyGen AI stands as a cautionary tale. I paid over $240 for what was sold as a year of unlimited fast outputs. After just 2 days of usage, I was hit with unexpected restrictions that left a sour taste in my mouth, akin to biting into an apple only to discover it's worm-infested. Let me set the stage for this theatrical performance of misleading advertisements and an uphill battle against consumer deception. The alluring promise of unlimited outputs when I stumbled upon HeyGen AI. My excitement was palpable. I envisioned a future filled with seamless video creation, where I could breathe life into my audio and images with a few clicks. Their website was adorned with terms like unlimited and fast speed, promising a world where creativity flowed as freely as a river. It was hard to resist. Who doesn't want to be part of a seemingly marvelous digital utopia? But alas, the plot thickened. On the second day, in a shocking turn of events, I was hit with the news. I had reached the limit of 30 videos per month. Yes, you read that right, 30 videos. Mind you, this unlimited term was no more than a mirage in the desert of digital services. Any further attempts to create would lead to my submissions being funneled into an eternal queue, a waiting limbo that bore no resemblance to the expedited service I had imagined. The curious case of the censored content, but wait, it gets better. In addition to the video restrictions, I soon found myself facing another bewildering issue: censorship. My attempts to animate music videos and historical accounts of none other than Abraham Lincoln's assassination were seemingly met with gatekeeping, as if HeyGen AI was shielding the internet from my creative expressions. Who knew that a processing tool would take on the role of a content curator? I didn't sign up for a platform that dictated what could be shared or how it could be shared. I didn't authorize HeyGen AI to play gatekeeper over my original content, especially not my copyright music. It felt as though my rights were being trampled underfoot by the very service that was designed to facilitate my creative journey. Cue or punishment. A debatable distinction. Let's delve deeper into the matter of the infamous queue. Rather than a benign waiting list, it felt more like a punitive measure for daring to explore the unlimited feature promised to me. It became clear that my understanding of the service I subscribed to was blurred by the alluring marketing language they used. A service that should have been a highway to creativity turned into a road full of speed bumps, traps, and detours. This punishment, disguised as a standard procedure, left me feeling frustrated and rather jaded. As someone with a creative mind and a desire to share my thoughts, the last thing I wanted was to feel penalized for wanting to make the most of my subscription. In moments of exasperated write-ups about this experience, I found myself asking, why the bait and switch? How could a company get away with such deceptive practices? Whatever happened to consumer protection? Perhaps you're wondering how this could happen in a world where consumer protection laws are supposed to safeguard us from such shenanigans. Each service seems to have its own set of rules and fine print, rendering our battle for fair usage a Sisyphean task. Did I really sign myself into this confusing hell when I clicked accept on their terms and conditions? It feels unfair that as consumers, we are often left with little recourse against companies that choose to operate in bad faith. Conclusion. A warning for future creatives as I sit here reflecting on the experience. I feel compelled to share my story with fellow creatives and digital wanderers who may be considering HeyGen AI. What started as a promising partnership quickly devolved into a clash of expectations versus reality. Here I am, waving a flag and sounding the alarm. Beware of services that seduce you with the allure of unlimited access only to snatch it away once you've committed your hard-earned cash. In the end, my pursuit of creativity deserves better than the disappointment of a bait-and-switch scheme. I hope my experience shines a light on the often murky waters of digital services. Let's hold companies accountable for their promises and not allow ourselves to be lured into the trap of deceptive practices ever again. I demanded a full refund, and if they don't refund me, thankfully my credit card will assist me in getting a full refund and hopefully refuse to let them scam any other credit card customers by labeling them as a fraudulent transaction vendor.